Alright, you can stop moving.
Hey, and an encounter straight away.
Wow,
Fuck's sake.
you're doing good. Wow, I was literally like 30 seconds from Moss Deep City when we last left off.
Yeah?
Yes, because I'm in Moss Deep City now.
Which is gym number 7 or
It's
6?
7.
Okay. I am on my way back to Norman.
You're going real quickly. I don't like it.
Yee! So it's been a while.
It has been. It's been like a month.
How long's it been? Yeah, probably about a month. Jeez, it's been ages.
I mean, for you guys, it's been either a week or maybe yesterday.
Yeah, maybe like a couple of days, if that.
Oh, fuck, yeah. The gym's different in this game from Emerald.
Yeah.
But yeah, for us, it's been like a month, I think.
So what have you done? What have you done in a month?
A lot of things. I started watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime.
Oh, I've heard about this, yeah.
I haven't watched in like 2 days, but I'm at episode 65.
Fucking hell, you've only started watching it like in the last week, right?
Well, most of that I watched in 3 or so days.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm about halfway done there. It's good, but not as good as the original.
It's pretty good, it's nothing special.
I don't like how most of the duels take literally... I think the longest is an episode and a half.
Yeah, there's no like super long duels. Then again, they're not as drawn out as the old ones.
Oh, yeah, the old ones could be way too drawn out, but this is the other end of the spectrum, man.
Have you learnt what Pot of Greed does yet?
Pot of Greed? No, do they put bullshit with that?
No, they will literally every single duel, Jaden will go, I use Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards.
Oh, they start doing it in season 2. Because in season 1 he doesn't
insane.
really do that.
Oh, you just wait.
Well, I have gotten to that,
wait.
but it hasn't really... I haven't noticed the fact that they say it every single time. I mean, it's the same thing as every other card, really. They explain it every single... I mean, I know what polymerization does, thank you very much.
You just wait. You wait until they start explaining Pot of Greed like every time, and like one person will use Pot of Greed, and then someone else uses it the next turn, and then explain it again. I'm like, come on, it's Pot of Greed. You draw 2 cards. We get it. It's so good. It's banned. Great.
Is it banned?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a more powerful version of Graceful Charity. So
yeah, it's. So in Yu-Gi-Oh, you have this thing called going positive or going negative, and Pot of Greed is just +1. Graceful Charity is you go even, I think, because you draw 2, then discard 1, right?
Yeah, you play it, you draw 3,
draw 2, then discard,
and discard 2.
Okay, so I think that's also banned, to be honest. I can't remember.
I don't know if it is, because you do break even on that, because you play the card, which means that you lose a card.
Yeah.
And you get 3 cards.
You go even.
Yeah, you go even on that one. Anyhow, the thing is, I think what annoys me about this is they explain every single card they play, and in the original anime, they play a card and then you don't get to see that card for another 10 episodes because the duel lasts 10 fucking episodes.
Yeah.
But in GX, the duels last like a minute. So every single episode, you see the same cards. Like, I know what all the elemental heroes do. Like, don't explain.
Nothing. Nearly all of them do nothing.
Oh yeah, no, they do nothing. Definitely. But that gets explained every single episode because Jaden uses them every single fucking episode.
Nah.
And I don't know if his deck is going to change. Actually, yes, it does. Spoilers. So...
Oh, sorry. Sorry for spoiling the show for me. Yeah, it changes. Becomes a Neo deck, which is so bad.
So yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah?
I have been doing that.
What else you been doing? Nothing?
I bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels for the PlayStation 3.
I don't know what that is.
Do you know Legacy of the Duelist?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that, but a little bit worse.
Lol. Is it not already on PS3 though?
Legacy of the Duelist?
Yeah.
No, it's only PS4.
Ah, okay.
And I am
Get
poor,
fucked.
so I don't have a PS4.
Get fucked, mate.
But I now know how to XYZ or... I've heard people refer to it as Xyz.
Xyz.
Okay,
Xyz summon.
that's weird, because that feels weird to say. But apparently that's how you say it, okay? And the other thing...
And Synchro.
I know how to do that now, so I feel smart.
Congratulations.
I have a really overpowered card in this game, by the way. Well, it's not overpowered, but it's like... Damn.
What is it?
It's a Synchro monster with 8 stars.
What's it called?
I don't remember, but its effect is that your opponent takes 300 damage for every card they
300! What?
for every card they control.
300? That's shit.
No, but listen, every turn,
I'm sorry.
300 free damage for every card they control.
That's shit.
No, that's pretty good.
Sorry, no, that's dog shit. I'm sorry.
Is there a similar card which does more damage?
You just wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't do anything like that. You'd run a deck that doesn't have to rely on that.
Oh no, definitely, I don't... You know what card I rely on?
7-colored fish.
Definitely, yes. Now, the card I try to rely on is the... I don't know, it's one of the Sacred Beasts. It's the yellow one.
Oh, the yellow one. I can't remember what it's called, but I know the one you mean.
It's a Thunder one. That's what I try and rely on. But the thing is, I don't have every single card in the game, so it's a bit difficult to build a proper deck. Because you need to like unlock cards by dueling a lot of people, and you get a lot of duplicate cards, and I fucking hate the game.
Yeah. Basically, you're shit.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Well, I've just lost to Norman.
Oh, that sucks. I'm just now challenging Tate and Lisa.
And I forgot to heal at the Pokemon Center, so I gotta run back.
Tate and Lisa only have Lunatone and Solrock in this game? Oh, they'll have a 42.
Yup.
I've got a level 7 Zigzagoon!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I catch something beforehand just to have something. Really? It puts me back in fucking Moorville?
Because that's the last Pokemon Center you went to. Not that you would remember, because it's been a month. Have you mentioned the fact that it's been a long time?
Yeah, we have multiple times.
Alright. Not gonna lie, it does feel pretty good to, 1, get rid of all these weak-ass Pokemon on my team, and 2, be recording again.
Yeah, it's been a while. Do I have a bike? I do have a bike, yes.
Do I have a bike? I don't remember. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff. And I feel like I'm re-experiencing my childhood, but worse. So that's good.
I have also been doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, but not as much. Which is a lie. No, I've been doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I've gotten semi-okay at Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Well, I guess I know one person I'm not playing.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh, it's me!
It is you.
What else? I started wrestling training to become a professional wrestler. That's a thing.
That's the thing. Do tell.
I mean, that's the whole story, really.
Yeah, that's pretty much my entire life as well. It's like
There really isn't much story to it.
I did a thing. It is a thing
I learned
that I
how
did.
to fall over. Because the first thing you gotta learn is how to fall over and not hurt yourself.
Which is a fairly important thing, all things considered, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. In Ruby and Sapphire, there's nothing in the space station with like Team Aqua or Magma?
I can't remember.
Is there? In Mons Deep?
I can't remember. It's been ages since I played these games.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I've been playing Crash Bandicoot actually.
Which one?
All of them.
Even the first one?
The first one.
The best one, you mean?
No, the worst one. Well, I wouldn't call... Actually, I would call it the worst one, I think.
Did you just call it worse than Crash of the Titans? Because I don't think that's possible.
It's a difficult decision, because Crash of the Titan is a not perfect game.
Yeah, it's terrible.
To say the least. But Crash Bandicoot 1 is bullshit.
It's great. It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenally bullshit. To 100%, that is. If you just play through it casually, it's doable. As a matter of fact, I'm making a top 10 Crash Bandicoot levels list. That's why I'm playing through all of them. And Slippery Climb is on it.
Slippery Climb is trash.
Fucking hate that stage if you have to get all the boxes. Just running through it casually, it's a pretty fun stage.
I just hate the stage. It's just trash.
I like it. It's probably not going to be the number 1 or anything. But I kinda liked it. As a matter of fact, I think there's 3 stages from Crash Bandicoot 1 on the list so far. That might become less.
Well, I mean, Crash Bandicoot 1 is the best game.
It's not... Even if you say Crash of the Titans is worse, it's the second worst game in the series.
Yeah. No.
Because the GBA games are better.
No, that's a lie.
GBA games are actually pretty good.
No, you're lying.
They're a bit unresponsive at times with the whole, like, jumping, but considering the GBA games...
That's like saying the GBA Spyros are good games.
But they're not.
Exactly!
But the GBA Crash Bandicoot games are actually pretty good. Also, I'm going to the wrong place. I don't even have dive, do I?
Right, let's fight Norman again.
The fuck am I supposed to go? But yeah, anyway, I'm trying to get my new graphics card so I can actually play Twin Sanity on my PC. Because my current graphics card can't quite emulate it.
No?
No, that's how shitty it is. It can't even emulate a PlayStation 2 game.
Wow.
Wrath of Cortex? No problem. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that that's a bad game as well.
Hey, it's not a great game. I didn't like Wrath of Cortex.
It's not as good as...
I preferred Warped.
Yeah, Warped is real good. Warped is the best Crash Bandicoot game.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, there's people who think Crash 2 is the best Crash game, and I can see that, but they're wrong. I have legitimately no clue where the fuck I am. You know, I'm going to do a little review of this game, and I think I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10.
No!
Because...
Why would you do that, huh?
There's just too much water. No, really though, because there's too much water, I don't know where I am. Well, I am in Mos Deep City again now, somehow. Oh, I was supposed to go talk to Stephen. So yeah, that's been my life over the past couple of weeks, really.
Watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
And playing Crash Bandicoot.
And playing Crash Bandicoot.
And crying myself to sleep at night.
That's a good plan.
Well, that's not a new thing. So, yeah.
Have I done it? Does that... Hey! I think I've just beat Norman. Yep, there we go.
So talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just came up with a new segment.
You came up with a new segment? What, for this show?
Yeah. Because I've got about 300 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards to the right of me, yep.
Okay.
So, Sonic Duck is a winged beast.
Stop, please don't read out the cards. That's not a segment, what? Because if we're doing that, I've literally got 4 full tins of cards here that I could just start reading. I'm not doing it.
And the best part is, there's probably not going to be a huge amount of duplicates, because these are all, like, original series cards and some GX cards. And you probably have a lot of newer cards, right?
Yeah. I opened 3 boxes of the new set, like, a couple of days ago. And I got nothing good.
Well, I got none of those. At all.
Oh no, I tell a lie. I've got the new Pot of Greed that isn't banned, called Pot of Desires.
And what does it do?
Banish the top 10 cards of your deck, then draw 2.
Holy shit, that's
It's good, trust me.
that's something else. Yeah.
It's great, that's what it is. Because deck thinning is such a big thing nowadays.
Well, then it's good.
Like you want to be able to get as much of the crap out of your deck as possible, so you're only drawing into good stuff.
But what if you banish the good stuff?
Yeah, well, you don't know because you banish it face down.
That doesn't help. Ah, damn it, I'm gonna have to teach dive to my... No, I don't, actually. Do I? Oh, fuck, I don't. Just gonna catch a tentacle around here. I could have sworn there was another thing I wanted to talk about other than Yu-Gi-Oh! And Crash Bandicoot.
Was it about me becoming a professional wrestler?
It might have been that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so I've learned how to fall over. I learned how to do a front flip. Now, if you've ever seen me, which I don't think you have, I'm not the most athletic gentleman, let's say that much.
That's
I can somehow do a front flip.
That's impressive.
Thanks, man.
Makes me feel worse about myself.
I have a Swampert now.
So do I. I'm gonna have a tentacle in a second as well.
What level is your Swampert?
I'll tell you...
Like 44, 45, I'm guessing? 48, okay.
But I'm going up to Setopolis City now, so...
I don't even know where the fuck I need to go.
Well, I had that problem like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I need to go to Fort Tree. Okay.
So, as far as uploads go, we're in Gen 2 now.
Oh, we done it!
We've done it! People were so happy that we actually finished Gen 1.
Were they actually?
Yeah.
Were they like, finally, for fuck's sake, he's done it?
Pretty much, yeah. That being said though, you're in Gen 2, I'm not yet.
Ooh, get fucked. See, I was nice. I was being all nice. And then you just fucking stormed ahead.
There were people saying, "Ah, oh, god damn it, Vlogger, can't you just do something right for once?" And I'm like, but just wait for Gen 2. Just wait. I like the way the water looks in Setopolis City.
I feel like we shouldn't just use one Pokemon for the whole thing. I feel like that's boring as fuck.
I feel like maybe you're right.
And like, we should at least make it so we have to use 3 Pokemon or something. It just makes it more interesting. It'll make the series longer, I guess, but it'll also just make it more interesting.
Want to do it randomized?
No.
Ah, damn it.
Because we haven't done the rest of them randomized.
Exactly. So after we're done with Pokemon 3 years, want to do all of them again randomized?
No, we gotta do that other series that someone suggested in the comments. It's like, it was Zelda, Banjo.
Oh yeah.
And 2 more that I can't remember. It was Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Banjo-Kazooie, maybe Banjo-Tooie, I can't remember, and there was another one.
Can we just agree on the fact that Banjo-Tooie is the best name for any game ever?
Hey, they teased a Banjo 3E as well.
That just becomes sad now.
At the end of Banjo-Tooie, they say you just wait till Banjo 3E, which makes me sad every time I see it because it never came and we got fucking nuts and shit.
So, what about all the Final Fantasy games?
No.
That would be like a 1 million part series.
I'd be up for doing a Final Fantasy game. Not all of them, though.
Starting with 1 and ending with like, by the time we get there, probably 18.
Gross, no. That's too many.
But we can skip like 11 and 14 because they're MMOs and I don't count.
Well, I want to play Final Fantasy 14.
I don't.
I love that game. That game's great.
By the time we get to that, if we did this series, the servers probably would have shut down a long time ago. Because we need to play 1 through, like... I've never been in this part of Setopolis.
Really?
Well, there's a little bit to the left where there's a lady.
Yeah.
Never been there. Anyway, so we have to play 1 through 13 before we get to 14, and that's gonna take fucking forever. Where the hell do you go when you're in Setopolis?
No, you just gotta go and do the thing.
Ah, definitely, yeah, the thing. Oh, wait a second. I might actually be an idiot.
Yeah.
What?
So you went straight from Moss Deep to Setopolis, didn't you?
Yes.
And you haven't done anything with the legendary.
Yes.
Perfect.
My question is where the whole legendary thing happens. I don't remember.
Yes.
Actually, wait a second.
I'm waiting.
Kyogre is in the... I'm playing Sapphire, right? Yeah. Kyogre is in the Cave of Origins.
Not yet, he isn't.
No, yeah, he isn't?
You gotta go do the other thing first.
But where is the other thing?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Let me think. I played Emerald always, so I don't know this game.
Get fucked.
I talked to Steve and he gave me Dive. It's something with the underwater... Oh, I know. I just don't know where it is. So that doesn't help.
But you know where you have to... You know what it is, right?
Yes.
There's the seafloor cavern or whatever it's called.
Something along those lines. I just don't know where it is. As if you even needed more opportunities to catch up.
I'm still behind.
Oh, yeah, but you know where to go.
That's true. I do know where to go.
You're still using your fighting stick?
I am. Yeah, I've actually started playing more Street Fighter 5. I'm not terrible at Street Fighter 5 anymore.
So you're good.
Yeah, basically.
Why you gooder?
Have I got to get gooder?
Yeah.
I might not get good enough.
I don't know. I've never seen you play.
Yeah, I'm not good enough.
Surprises me nothing.
Oh my god! Fucking trainers.
I might not know
Get
where
out
I'm
of
going,
here.
but I found a star piece. So, really,
Ooh,
I think I won.
Good one. You got me.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get like, what is it? $5,000?
Is it a star piece or star dust?
Star piece.
Then like 2,500 Poké dollars.
Yeah. I wanted 5,000 real dollars.
Nope.
Well, I'm shit out of luck.
Get fucked.
Ah, found it.
Well, I mean, you're doing better than I am. I kind of forgot how to get to Fort Tree for a while.
You did what?
I forgot how to get there, but I remember now. Oh my god, seriously, the last tile, I'm gonna get a surf encounter.
Seafloor Cavern is annoying to find, in my defense. Getting to Fort Tree?
It's even more annoying to swim around.
Yeah, yes it is. Please tell me I have strength. I do actually. Good. So the other day I saw a video saying like 10 things you probably misremember about Pokemon.
Okay.
And one of the things was you probably misremember... Wait a second.
Set it up for me, and then I'll let you know if I remember it or not. If I remember the actual thing.
You know, you probably misremember the fact that you encountered so many goddamn Zubats. Because, and then there was a whole like logical explanation as to why there's more Pidgeys you encounter than Zubats. I was like, not sure if I believe that.
I mean,
I remember encountering a lot of Zubats.
The whole joke is that you walk into the cave and the Zubat's the first thing.
Yeah.
Not you walk onto Route 1 and Zubat's the first thing. That's not the joke.
No, but
That's not the meme.
the thing was, they said something along the lines of, well, you can encounter Zubat in these places, and this is its encounter rate, and then you can encounter Pidgey in all of these places, and then this is its encounter rate. So statistically speaking, you're more likely to see more Pidgeys than Zubats. I'm like,
But people like Pidgey.
first of all, it evolves into something useful.
Yeah. Or at least in Gen 1.
Well, yeah, Zubat gets that in Gen 2, but it's still a
Yeah.
bitch to get a Crobat because happiness. But then, the next thing I want to say after that is, you don't take into account the number of Pokemon you encounter in a cave, because the encounter rate...
The cave encounter is higher because every tile has an encounter chance.
Yeah, and the encounter chance of those tiles is actually higher than grass
Yeah.
as well, so... I think it's bullshit that you encounter more Pidgeys than Zubats. Also, it's about variety, mostly. But hey, what do I know? Oh, fuck.
Nothing.
Apparently I know nothing because I took the wrong turn there. The other 9 things you misremember about Pokemon is... I don't remember them, ironically enough.
I've seen a couple of those lists and they all say like, I bet you forgot that Togepi was Gen 2.
Yeah, exactly, that was one of them. Like Togepi being
Like,
Gen
no.
2 and... I mean...
No, Togepi's always... What? Togepi's just Gen 2?
It's because of the anime.
So what if he's in the anime?
Well, that logic Ho is a fucking Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Spoiler, people.
Fucking-
The
And
Pokemon...
fucking Mega Gyarados or whatever.
Yeah. Spoiler. There's a reason there's Gen 2 Pokemon in first generation anime. And that's because
It's to promote Gen 2!
the anime in Japan rolled out at the time that Gen 2 was being released. So they already kind of existed at that time, yes.
Yeah, it's like the reason Munchlax was in Gen 3.
Yeah.
And Bonsly.
Nobody thinks Munchlax is Gen 3, do they?
Nope.
Please tell me there's no people thinking that is actually Gen 3 Pokemon.
I know a lot of people would think Azumarill is Gen 2. Oh wait, Azumarill is Gen 2, right?
Azumarill is, Azurill isn't.
Yeah, I know a lot of people get them confused.
Well, I honestly thought for the longest time that Azumarill was a Gen 3 Pokemon. Together with Azurill, that Marill didn't have any evolution in Gen 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, but like...
It does apparently.
Nope.
But yeah, I get it wrong that way. Rather than thinking Pokemon are from a earlier generation, thinking Togepi is Gen 1, I get it wrong the other way.
Yeah, for some reason I always think Togetic is Gen 2. No, Gen 3, I'm sorry. I know he's Gen 2.
It's like,
But I always think Togetic is Gen 3.
especially with Gen 4 and Gen 2 Pokemon sometimes, that becomes
Yeah.
a bit annoying because they actually became relevant in that generation.
Like from Gen 3 to Gen 4, like all the new evolutions from Gen 4, I always think some of the... Like, I always think Apom is Gen 4. Apom just feels like it should be Gen 4.
Yeah, because it
but-
became relevant.
Because it's so useless in Gen 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what we can talk about?
Do tell.
All the new Pokemon that have
Yes,
been
yes, we
announced.
can. It's been a lot. I really like the sad-looking fish.
Oh, the one that turns into a school of fish?
Yeah, the ones that scare Gyarados away.
That one's pretty cool.
It is.
Wishy-Washy.
I don't...
That's his name.
Wishy-Washy, I was going to say, I don't know the...
Wishy-Washy.
Wishy-Washy, yeah.